And welcome to the Scare Factor. Excuse me, we're trying to get a quick bite to eat, but today we are at a very special place. Not sure if you can read it up. We are at the Carpenters Mortuary Spook House, haunted attraction down here in Gentry, Arkansas. Standing right outside of the area here, just outside on the street. They've got the world's smallest corn maze out front. But yes, we are doing a impromptu paranormal investigation while we're down here. And I apologize, I don't have a light on me right this second, but we've got a lot of really great things happening already. I just came out to grab the camera out of the car, my phone out of the car, because we just went and got a bite to eat. Here we go, got a little bit of light. So yeah, things are already going on. People are in there, Nora's in there, and we've got Tammy and Trevor. And we've already got lots of devices doing some cool things, so we're going to take you along with us. They say they don't have really great service inside of here, but we're going to try to keep you guys with us for as long as we can, as long as the phones will hold out, as long as the service will hold out. Drop us a comment, let us know if you like this sort of thing, and we will try to bring you along for a few more lives as we can. But yes, let's go on in here and see what we've got going on. Okay, so yes, Carpenters Mortuary Spook House. It used to actually be a real mortuary. So lots of bodies have passed through this place. Going through went to the gift shop back here. They collected all kinds of this unique horror memorabilia. So lots of really awesome collectible stuff.
Are you live?
We are live, yes.
Oh.
I was kind of giving them the spiel outside before I came in here.
Okay. Not really service.
So now we're in kind of a rec room hangout area here where a lot of the actors and things hang out while they're not doing a show.
Blood.
Give you a walk around the room here a little bit. So we've got a REM pod set up here. You see some music equipment. The guys like to play music whenever they don't have the haunt going on.
Mm-hmm.
They can set that off by getting close to it.
Sorry. We're all eating because we didn't
plan
on going live this soon.
Yeah, we were going to go live after we got done eating, but things started happening, so I'm like, we got to go get the camera. So, we got some more equipment that we've got set out in some different places. So this used to kind of be the front room to where the actual funeral and viewing rooms be. And we have a music box in front of it, where if somebody walks in front of that, in and out of that door, it'll set that off.
You should totally show it right
and
now.
They've been setting it
Not you,
off.
them. They've been setting it off, yeah.
And when we were talking on GhostTube, that gives us the words, they've been saying portal. Like we asked how they got here, and they set the music box off. So it's like, maybe the door is a portal.
I don't know if it's the door or if it's... I don't know if Charlie's talking, but when he was here, I asked him if there was like a basement down here, like under this floor. And he said no, but there is this cistern right here. And it does have water in it. So now that they've said that they get in and out via a portal and there's water, we're like, okay, can you confirm if it's here? Or if you're coming through the door and you're just calling it a portal,
So that's why we've got this tripwire set up here. It's kind of like a bunch of K2 detectors on a string. Is basically what those are. They detect EMF. But it's kind of cool because you can see them going back and forth if a spirit walks up and down it. So.
They called you a tool.
Yes,
they called you a tool.
Called me a tool, yeah. Well, I can, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I want to show you this other room back here too.
But yeah, show me your embalming room.
This room back here. Oh, I'm trying to knock stuff over. This is the actual embalming room where they would actually drain the bodies. And if you look right here, this is an actual bleeding table. You can see it kind of funnels off right there.
It just set it off.
Oh, it just set the music box off. I'm going to spin you around.
You missed it, though.
I'm going to spin you around.
Just getting ready to ask
Here we go.
Do it again, and they did it before she even finished.
Oh.
Can you set off the music box again?
That's the music box right there.
And we're the only four in the building. There's nobody else here.
Correct. Yeah, they gave us the keys and told us to...
Said run.
Said run?
I told them we're not running. I am too fat to run.
We're not very good at running.
I'll only run if there's a chainsaw man behind me. Don't tell them that, Timmy. Next thing you know, ghost chainsaws coming after us.
If you're the one that set that music box off right there, can you come through that door again and make it play music again?
Do it when we want it to. Press.
Press.
Lady.
No, you don't have to press it. You just walk in front of it. Now we do have a static camera set up here. It's watching this front of this door here, and it can also see down there to watch that door.
Cynthia, are you still here?
Yeah, we've been hearing the Cynthia name a lot.
It told us 6 times in the matter of like 20 minutes via the ghost tube. Told us Cynthia.
Told us to run a few times.
Hello, Isabel. Yes, we're doing wonderful tonight. How are you doing?
Normally we don't use ghost tube, but we feel like it's entirely too accurate not to use it.
Right?
Like we've had so many like.
We've had a lot of good luck with it.
Talking earlier, and I was talking about how Cynthia, while they went to get food, Cynthia told me and Tammy she was trapped. So I was repeating that to Tyler and Trevor, and this thing said purgatory.
And I immediately got emotional, like got sad.
Yeah, Tammy was crying.
Yeah, the timing, it was too coincidental. Like it made too much sense for it to not be pretty likely. Hey Ryan, thank you for liking our videos, and
that better not be a spider. There's some crawling across the floor.
Right. Oh, I see it. Ryan said he's like you and also doesn't like spiders.
Thank goodness, I'm not the only one. Trevor doesn't like them either.
I do not. What is that crawling across the... Oh,
there it went.
There it went. There is nobody over there.
Is that you, Cynthia? If so, can you walk back in front of it?
So in case you guys haven't seen one of these music boxes before, it puts off like a little radar, like a motion detector kind of beam in front of it in a V shape. And if anybody walks in front of that or through that door, it will pick them up. Thank you very much for setting off that music box. Nora saw this bug crawl along the floor. I'm pretty sure it's just a cricket.
I'm very sorry.
But she spotted it from a long ways away.
And if you feel like you're stuck, maybe we can try to help you. I'm going to move this cat ball down here.
So yeah, we also have these
cat ball down here.
cat balls.
They will not harm you.
Those are motion activated.
You have to actually touch them.
Yeah, you have to physically move it.
And then I'm pretty sure a little boy was in there earlier. He said he liked toys.
Toys?
He said he liked toys. I'm going to get him something.
We have toys. Hello, Ashley Wagner.
There's no air in here, so.
Yes, Amber, you have to look away, and that's when they start doing stuff. They're very shy.
Well, at first, Charlie was here, like, giving us a tour. And when he was here, I could feel a lot of energy. And then when he left to leave us here, it was like a ghost town,
Everybody got quiet for a second. All the spirits did, yeah.
So, we had them two go get food because I felt that maybe just us two here for a minute would make them feel more comfortable.
Yeah, just Nora and Tammy were here.
And they did come out and talk. There was a little boy that was trying to use the dowsing rods, but it was almost like he couldn't figure out how to use them.
Yeah.
So I kind of put them away for now.
There haven't been too many people that investigate, so...
What did it say?
Huh?
Okay, here we go. It's a camera.
Oh, yeah, we have a camera.
Hammer.
Hammer. So it said hammer a couple times.
It did.
I mean, they do have a tool room here. They used to have... So part of the building here, kind of cool. Hang on, I'll flip you around. Sorry for spinning you around all different ways. So the building, you can't really tell just from here, but it's split into like thirds. And so there was like this area where they did the embalming, and then there was another area where they did like, is that like the viewings and things, or?
Yeah, the viewing.
And then there's a whole other third, and that was like a general mercantile store, like nothing related to funerals or dead people at all. So it was kind of a weird combination, but it's all here in the same four walls.
I'm trying not to pop the balloon.
So yeah, we've heard the word hammer a few times, and like that could either heaven. Obelisk or ghost tube just said heaven.
The obelisk is running too. It said World Lady Press, and my phone never really messes with this, so we can move them
Night.
further apart just in case.
As in nighttime. Yes,
And
it is
said
nighttime.
Stay. Night and stay.
Almost. So Nora here has a balloon that
If I
is
don't pop it, it's
illuminated,
the one I got. I can't get it.
and sometimes spirits can,
Salaran.
because balloons are very easy to move. We can use that to see if they're attempting to,
This
a little bit of
lighted and a little
poltergeist
bit weighted.
activity.
So, oh, somebody
Oh,
else
it's
tried
a-
not that,
it's a-
Tyler.
Am I? I have a phone.
I know, I'll switch it.
Okay.
Tammy will get it.
Ma,
Don't
give
give
it
it
to
to
the
the
mother.
mother.
give it to the mother.
I let Tammy open like 5 things today.
All I've done today is take care of this.
Like, Mom,
Yeah, she immediately got it.
yeah.
So it has the little light in here, and it makes it a little bit weighted. So we like to give them to kids because they'll stay lit all night. We actually got this idea from the Asher Walton house.
Mm-hmm.
So and
Kind
I've
of
got
a playful thing to do with them. It's a little less intimidating than these weird devices they've probably never seen before. And
so these are these. They're really
Evil
cool.
screw.
mm-hmm.
So evil screw.
Evil screw.
Doom.
I'm just gonna
Dune, like
put
a
this
sand
somewhere
dune.
just so we can. Once
So,
it
yeah.
stops, anyone could come in here and play with this balloon if they would like.
Thank you, Isabella, for liking our haunted house videos. Ashley, we're doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
They have a lot of stuff in this one room, but
Peaceful Ways commented and said to tell you no running because you always fall.
I try not to. They got me to run at a haunt last Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and I did not fall that time.
Hey.
Knock on wood.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah.
Knock on wood. Do you
Oh.
want Tammy to play music again? Earlier, Tammy was
Oh,
playing
yeah.
the piano because we figured out, through our investigating experiences, that spirits like music, whether we're singing or playing the piano. And Tammy actually knows how to play the piano. So she played a little bit of a tune, and I turned the REM pod on. And immediately I said, "Did you like that music?" And it made it go green.
Hit the REM pod, yeah.
And it did it, I think, 3 times, and then it hasn't gone off since. So, but Charlie was here too, so I feel like they actually felt more safe around him.
Yeah,
when he was
they're
here.
familiar.
They're
and
familiar with him.
now us weird
Yeah.
people are in here all by ourselves. They're like, we ain't
Well,
really
and I
sure
keep
about
getting
you
more
guys.
stuff out because I'm like, oh, maybe you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll move it around a little bit too, but we also have service in here, and we may not if we move. So.
Right. Yeah, this is the first time that we've gone live doing one of these types of things. So if you guys are able to see and hear us pretty good, if you don't mind, just drop a comment and let us, verify for us that you guys are seeing the picture okay. That'd be very reassuring to us. We want to make sure we give you guys quality content. So Kevin said he's with you on hating spiders. Spider bites have sent him to the hospital twice.
Oh no!
That
Are they
sounds-
like brown recluse?
Did they figure out what kind they were? Yeah.
Mm.
Should I play the piano again?
Audio and visual
We
is
can try,
great.
yeah.
Thank you so much, Amber. That's
Perfect.
very reassuring. Thank you.
We will try not to move too much then, and if we do, we'll warn you because we do want to move into the actual haunt too. But since this is where they did a lot of their work,
Isabella said she hates spiders too. Totally understands. Peaceful Ways said felt bad when the spider chased you and you fell.
That spider almost got jumped on.
They said they would have stepped on the spider.
I almost
Yeah.
did that, and then I was like, "There's
Mhm.
no way I'm getting over that." So I put that on.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Are you still here with us? Can you set off the music box again? The one where you just have to step in front of it?
So we were talking about how the haunt's kind of split into thirds, and they've actually got a map here. So here's a third, there's a third, and then there's a third.
I need to go play music.
Then here's one of the viewing rooms that they've got. And so yeah, Charlie, the owner, he gave us kind of a little tour, and make sure you stay tuned to the channel, of course, because we will be filming a walkthrough video while we're down here this weekend. We're going to go to 5 different haunts confirmed, including this one. This one will be stop number 1 tomorrow. We're going to make sure we get a walkthrough video of that for you guys. The place looks really cool, and that's just with all the building lights on. We haven't seen it in full show lighting with actors yet, so super excited to share that with you guys. But okay, Tammy's going to play. Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
There it goes, the music box.
Thank you.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, it did do it.
Thank you for walking in front of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Guys, like we can't fake this. It's
Tammy's too far away
she's
from it.
she's.
Anything. You kind of have to be like directly in front.
I'm gonna
directly go in front of it.
I'm gonna kind of show you here.
Or do you want me to show them?
Yeah, I don't have a wide angle enough.
Why
You
scare
just
anybody?
walk in front of it.
I don't mean to scare anybody that might be over here. I'm just showing how this box works. Unless you want to try it one more time. If you want to try it, we would really like it.
Why don't you show them how it works?
Yeah.
Are we too close for you now?
We might be too close.
Sometimes if you get all up in their stuff, they don't like to
No.
get real close to you.
Mhm.
You get skittish.
I'll play it again if you walk in front of it.
Uh-oh. Game changer.
Mhm.
Back.
I kind of honestly want to know how far I can be in that room before it goes off too. So I'm going to set it off on purpose.
Okay.
So you have
So
to
as
get
Nora
it,
walks in
like,
front of it, yeah.
right in here.
And over there, there's just a...
Yeah.
You
So
gotta
Tammy's
go
not gonna set it off all the way over there by the piano. Oh. Could have been a delay.
Could have been, yeah. So you got
So
to
if
be
you
like
go on in there,
in here.
how far away do you have to be before it shuts off?
That ain't me, right?
Probably not. She disappeared around the corner now. Oh. Well, that's gotta be somebody in front of there.
Oh.
Somebody went in there with you, Nora.
Come over here, buddy, and make that stop for just a second.
Smell that floral smell again.
Oh, the floral smell. So yeah, guys, when we first got here, Tammy and Nora smelled flowers in that room.
I'm coming out.
Like that funeral home smell.
Yeah, like, you know.
Can you come with me over here? Can you get that to stop playing? You want to make sure it's, I mean, it should.
We didn't move that music box, and now it's just constantly going off.
Can you please come over here?
Standing in front of it.
Thank you. Oh, well.
She's literally standing in front of it.
Somebody is.
Okay. You like the music?
It's nice to see you.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't see you, but this device says you're there.
Now, if we had the SLS set up, we might be able to see them. I don't know. Should I turn it off?
I don't know. You think maybe it's picking up that extension cord? Did it get flipped up on that right side there?
Maybe.
I'm gonna attempt to straighten out that cord.
Yeah, put it behind it. Here. Let me see.
Let me just
put it like this.
let me just flip it over.
Oh.
Okay, so
The
that
extension cord.
maybe the cord got bumped and maybe it was
I
picking
might
it
have
up.
bumped it. I don't know.
Okay, well I guess that was the test we were trying to run.
Yeah.
So I'm a good, several feet in here. And if I walk forward very slowly,
Get involved. It says ashes soon heat.
very
Oh,
slowly.
wow.
Okay, so I've got to be like right here in the threshold before that'll pick me up. So just to give you an idea how it works. Yes, Peaceful Ways. We have heard of the Kirby family farm down in Florida. We have not been there yet. It's on the list of ones that we do want to hit someday. I don't think we're going to be able to this year, unfortunately. At least not Nora and I personally. The Kirby farm, the train,
down in Florida.
the scary train. Yeah. That
Okay,
place
now that
looks
we're
and
not
sounds
over
cool.
there, Are you able to walk in front of that again to show us?
Amber said Nora moved in and they moved out.
Yeah, they don't. It usually takes them a long time before they really are okay with being around us. But I have had them hug me and touch me a lot, even on the SLS camera.
And who was it that said that we like using practical devices? Yes, we do. But of course, we do have some of the more technical gizmos and gadgets
Yeah,
too.
we do.
We do have in this green case is the SLS camera. That's the one that shows the stick figures.
But Tyler kind of has to put that
We
together.
should really point it towards this doorway, I think.
Yeah, because that's why. So when we got here, Charlie was walking us around, and he took us in there because that's actually where they do the tickets for the haunt. Like they take them right there, right?
I think so.
So like normally that's a little bit cleaned out. Like tomorrow night they'll have it cleaned out. But as we were walking through there, me and Tammy could smell roses or flowers, just like in one spot, basically in the doorway.
Mm-hmm.
And now we don't smell them. But Tammy, you were over there a minute ago and it smelled
I
again.
smelled it again.
So maybe Cynthia is the one that smells like flowers because she was kind of the one that said she was here when you guys weren't here.
And she's the one that said that. Her name has been said the most frequently.
Yeah. So I don't know if maybe Cynthia worked here and she like helped with the funeral arrangements.
Yeah, she really
Not
wanted
sure.
to make herself known for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That was on the Ghost Tube app.
I don't
Oh, no,
know.
or was that on Ovilus?
Ghost.
Ghost Tube, yeah.
It said Cynthia's name on Ghost too.
Witch.
Grace.
I feel like we need to go check the witch room.
We did put something in the witch room. We put a REM pod and a cat ball in their haunt witch room
And another
Because-
static camera.
and a static camera because we asked while we had the Ovilus if it could give us a clue of which room in the haunt to put the camera, and it said witch. So we put it in the witch room. I need to turn that phone down or off.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of these. I know it wasn't yours. I can't.
So do we want to go check the witch room?
Yeah, I feel like we should check it. Yeah. You know? It's a little dusty in here, so it's like.
Yeah.
Are
It's
you
a
a friend?
typical old building.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we are friends.
Hopefully that'll. I would run the Seer app, but I don't want to kill my phone because I love the Seer app.
The Seer app is a version of GhostTube that uses AI to show us AI-generated images of prompts that the spirits are telling the app. So kind of a cool way for them to show us what they're talking about, if you will.
That door's tricky. There's a static camera in here in case something goes off while we're out there.
We're going to go to the witch room.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know the way. Oh God.
Tammy knows. Oh God.
Broken.
Tammy's been moist too often. Her GPS is broken. So for those of you that are just joining us, just a quick recap. We are at the Carpenters Mortuary Spook House. It is a haunted house that takes place in a real mortuary. And we've got some static cameras. Excuse me. Static cameras set out and some different equipment. And we are going around and doing a paranormal investigation of the building.
Aw,
Let's
I'm
see.
sorry you're
I'll
sad.
spin you around. Getting into some low light here, so I'm going
It's
to
the haunt and it is creepy.
turn the light on here. There we
It's
go.
very creepy.
I know that light's super bright, but it's the only way you guys can see. One day we'll have the stuff and we can go night vision camera and we can stream to you guys in different places.
We've got a night vision camera that can go live, but we didn't really have a way to set
We
that
want to
up.
do this for now, and we want to make sure you guys like this sort of thing
Yeah.
before we get all that.
All right, so here's our witch's room that we set the camera up in.
I don't see that anything's in the room.
Right
So
there.
a little sneak preview of the haunt here, fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen that are watching. So there's the REM pod that we've got set up next to some authentic old Ouija boards. I think he said that one's like
A 90s Parker
What do you say?
Brother, I think.
Parker Brothers from
Maybe
the
70s?
70s or something. Yeah,
70s.
that's an old one. Or, well, old,
Older
not
one,
super
yeah.
old, but
Mhm.
old enough. Got some real animal bones and stuff in here.
Hmm.
There's 13 watchers and 13 likes.
Oh my goodness.
That number 13.
follows us everywhere.
Oh, that's right.
Oops, sorry,
Oh,
camera.
there's that static camera. It's been watching that REM pod, and then there's another cat ball here that if it gets touched,
Mhm.
there we go. It takes a pretty good touch to get it to light up, so we will review that footage later and see if anything got caught on it.
Mhm.
Oh, there's a witch's broom down there.
I know, I told Tammy earlier I found her broom.
That's my
Found her ride.
I think everybody, are y'all back in the other room?
Excuse me.
You're awful quiet. Let's do some knocking stuff and see if we can get somebody.
See if I can do some physical rapping. We're going to try to get quiet here and see if we can get them to respond to a knock.
Sorry.
No, it's
That's okay.
okay. You don't have to apologize.
No.
We're glad you're
it's all right.
here.
I'm gonna knock 2 times. Are you able to knock back? Train.
I don't know if you guys can hear that train, but it seems like almost everywhere that we go to investigate, there's always train tracks nearby, so it's crazy how there's paranormal stuff tied to that close to railroad tracks. But anyway, we'll try
Oh,
to.
cat ball's going off.
Did not touch it.
No, you're just talking.
That is cool. Thank you for touching that. Is that how you respond to the knocking?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you can do that, but not knock. That works. Yeah. Thank you. That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
It's continuing to go off for a second too. So like I say, we've got that static camera there, and we will be able to review that footage from when we weren't in this room to see if it was going off. And you never know, we might post some more shorts and little clips
Okay,
of
there
some
it
of our
goes.
findings for you guys after we go through it all.
Mm-hmm.
So we like doing these investigations,
Oh.
but it's going off again. As soon as I turn away, like I'm over arm's reach away. There's like another foot between my arm and that cat ball.
It.
He's not rocking the
So
bookshelf
that
at
means
all.
somebody's right here. Yeah. Who's in here with us? Are you able to tell us?
Your name? Stomach's gurgling after cramming that McDonald's down.
I wonder if that's who said they like choice.
No, they could have followed us in here.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said AI scares them more than the ghosts do. Talking about that
AI
Seer
is
app.
scary. That is really cool when it
Al.
works, though.
Al is just fine.
Yeah,
Tammy
Tammy calls him out.
Tammy calls AI
Okay,
Al.
so now it stopped. And then it goes again. Okay, that's weird. It literally stopped and then went again.
Jacket.
Jacket?
It said jacket twice
Down.
when you guys were gone.
Some of us have jackets on.
Jacket down.
That thing's still going off.
I know, I don't know why it's continuously going off. Are you able to touch the red light next to it? The one right, right there? Just go and try to touch that red
If you
light.
get no,
Oh.
it always happens when I don't have hard evidence. Like my hand went in front of it, so
Uh-huh.
I was just gonna say, if you want to try touching this thing here, you get your really close to the tip there, and it'll make pretty colors and lights.
Mm-hmm.
But we're glad that you're able to do that too. Thank you.
Yeah, it's actually harder to do the
It is.
one on the right than it is the one on the left. Because this is a concrete floor too, so like, once it goes off, if it stays off, we could show you like us bouncing on this floor. Should not set that
Like
off.
we can't get it by just walking around or anything.
But somebody just, I don't know.
Whoa, sorry guys.
Mhm.
Zoomed you in doing funky weird stuff.
Hopefully it's still getting good service in here. Are you able to touch the red light next to it?
Peaceful Ways said, probably saying how fire the scare factor jacket is.
Thank you.
I mean, we like our jackets. I'm glad somebody else likes them too.
I don't have one.
Oh,
No, Tammy hasn't got one yet.
No, I don't have one.
Our battle jackets are kind of like a high school letter jacket. You have to.
It's technically a 5-year jacket.
It's technically a 5-year jacket.
Mhm.
Amber is confirming that everything's been great on the signal so far.
I don't
the
know why
video
that
stream
cat ball
quality.
keeps going off.
Yeah, it's weird
Makes
that.
me wonder if we should shut it off and turn it back on. I know. Like, I've seen it stop and then just start again.
I don't want them to stop messing with it, but it's strange that it's.
And I'm
Usually
like,
they just
I
go for a
can't
few
see it
seconds.
moving. I'm gonna turn it off and on.
All right.
Sorry. It's really warm right there. Not like you would think it'd be cold, but it's actually really warm.
Isabella asked what our favorite haunted house attractions are to go to.
Oh.
Or what's our favorite haunted house attraction?
There's like, when it comes to different types, there's different reasons.
Yeah, we've got several that we would call favorites.
Mhm. Hell's Gate's definitely one we like a lot.
I'm pretty partial to Hell's Gate up in
Mhm.
Chicago. I really like the storytelling and how immersive it is.
Mm-hmm.
And
But we haven't been to them all yet, so
Right?
it's hard to say. Mm-hmm. It's not. I think it just needed to shut off, maybe.
I just need to reset. I just wonder if it's been going off this whole time though, and like we just walked in on it doing it.
Sure.
Like, because we haven't been in this room for
Let me
probably an hour or so.
see if it stops. Right. Well, the camera will know, but
It was not going off when we walked in here.
no. And that stopped now.
And it just stops. Yeah, they normally only run for a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
So just to confirm, if we had somebody in here with us, are you able to?
Get your finger away from
Are you able to confirm that you were still here with us and make that Australia?
Don't look at the wall though, because it's gonna start moving.
Trevor, you're gonna have to stand over here because you still got a hand behind the bookshelf over
No,
there.
he doesn't, but it might look like
We
he
know
does
that he's
too,
not
but-
touching it, but you
Okay,
guys
so
may
before
not.
Trevor walked over here, I got almost like somebody touched my leg, like somebody with a really cold hand like grabbed my ankle. That was creepy. Was that you? Who was that?
I'm trying not to take the camera away from the cat ball.
Yeah. Mm. They just like to do things when we're not looking.
Yeah.
Which is generally how this
Whoever said it earlier, as soon as you look away, that's when they do stuff.
Mm-hmm. That camera. This is a small area. Cat ball. Cat ball. Alone in the world with a little cat ball.
Mm-hmm. All in order with a little cat ball. Peaceful Way said, definitely buying one of the hoodies offline after the holidays.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
They have some nice hoodies too.
We do have a new link to our merch store. The old merch store that we had wasn't fulfilling orders very quickly, so we got the new Spreadshirt store, and that we have been using that one for over 10 years and never had an issue out of them. Always fast shipping.
Here, let's two of us go like a different way and see if that, or maybe even all three of us, and see if that. Don't touch the thing though. See if that helps. We'll go over here in the vampire room, Howard.
You want me to continue watching this, or you want me to follow you?
Just for a minute and see if maybe there's just too many of us
Oh, okay.
in there, you know.
What? So Isabella was asking more favorite haunted houses. One of Nora's favorites is the Haunted Hoochie. It's kind of an extreme haunt over in Columbus, or Pataskala, Ohio, just outside of Columbus. That one's really extreme is a good word. Not too like super handsy, but they are pretty aggressive. They are a touch haunt, very edgy. Yes, the Haunted Hoochie. It's called Dead Acres also, and the Haunted Hoochie is an attraction at Dead Acres.
It said over here.
Yeah, they always do very edgy themes and concepts over there. They've got lots of trigger situations. They even do a little bit of political, like propaganda stuff. So it's not for everybody. And they even have signs up saying it's rated NR, or not recommended for anybody. So they have their own sense of humor for sure. But it's one of the things that makes them unique. And we're not able to get up there every single year, but we do like making it at least every 3 to 5 years at least. So.
All right, Tyler, we're gonna go back in this main room.
Go back in the main room. All right, I'll follow you. You guys are still welcome to play with these if you want. We got the camera rolling. You guys are welcome to do whatever you'd like to in this room. And maybe we'll see you here in a little bit. All right, we'll catch back up with the group here. Where do you guys go?
We did.
Caw-caw. Oh, I think you probably went here. Oh, look at that little... Christ, I even knew you was hiding on me, and I got distracted showing them the projection. Nora just scared the crap out of me.
He deserved it. He got me early.
I got Nora real good. She owed me that one. But yeah, that's a projection that they've got over that urn. And that actually right there, that is a projection of Charlie, the owner. That's cool. Phew, I'm awake now. She scared me. Oh, it's a bathroom. I'm still figuring out my way around here. Okay. Whew.
You smell? I know Tyler smells.
Yeah, I just walked in the room. You probably smell me now.
Yeah. That's what it says.
Oh, I want to show you all this static meter that we got over here too. Oh, look, it's going off.
Oh, you were just talking about it.
Yes.
Oh.
So you
That's
saw
pretty
the
cool.
lights light up on that. That actually detects static. And like when you see something start over here and go around just like that kind of means somebody either, waved a hand past it or walked past it, something like that. Now, because it's on carpet, if I get close enough, I could probably make it go off because it could pick the static up off of my hands. But being this far away, there's no chance at all that it would have picked me up. What the heck was that sound?
Was that one of you? What the?
It sounded like a
heck
death
was
whistle.
That?
I
It
heard
did sound like a
What
death
was it?
whistle. Is it Aztec
Oh,
death whistle?
I wonder if he's one. So Charlie did say there's squirrels
I thought it sounded kinda
up in the
like this.
ceiling. It's gonna sound like.
Okay, I bet it was a squirrel.
Except a lot higher pitch.
Let's hope it was a squirrel.
So he did say that there are some squirrels that tend to live up in there, and it kind of sounded like a
We've
squirrel
heard
barking.
squirrels all night.
We haven't heard any.
No.
No, it's strange, but I
Ooh.
mean, I'm trying to debunk, I guess.
Psychic.
Peaceful Ways asked if we have a spirit box. Yes, we do have a spirit box, and Nora's actually really good at hearing stuff in it.
Drowned. So
Drowned, yeah.
before we went live, we were in here and we were talking to Cynthia, and we asked her if she knew how she passed away because she said she was in purgatory, and she said water. And I asked her if she was able to confirm if she drowned, and she really didn't say anything. And then we asked her to confirm if she had passed away somehow with water, and she shut the music box off after saying blue on here, kind of like water. So we're thinking that Cynthia may have passed away with something to do with water, and she's aware of that.
Well, and also before we even got here, you said you had a vision of somebody in a blue dress
With 2 kids.
with 2 kids.
And when I asked that earlier too, something went in front of the music box. When I said, is the lady that I saw earlier here with the 2 children? And that went off right after I said that. It'd be so cool if it would do it again. But I don't like repeatedly asking them to do stuff either, so. But I
Isabella
can get
asked,
the S box out. I can definitely do that. I might
Stomach going
hang
off.
out on that chair over there, and you guys can ask questions from over here.
Isabella asked if we'd been to Six Flags Fright Fest. Nora and I personally have not, but our team, Creepy Clowns from Tennessee, they did go down to Atlanta to the Six Flags down there, and they actually gave us a walkthrough video too. So if you want to check out some of those haunts from this year, then you are welcome to check out that video too. Hello, Joseph. Thank you for joining us. Yes, we have Nora, we have Tammy, and we have Trevor with us. And we are doing a paranormal investigation of the Carpenters Mortuary Spook House. It's a haunted attraction taking place in a real mortuary down here in Gentry, Arkansas. Kind of in the northwest corner up here. The Beacon haunt this year. I don't know if Nora and I are coming to that one, or if it's on somebody's list, one of our teams. Remind me which state Beacon's in.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, is that right? The Beacon haunt? Renfrew, yeah, that's right. I'm not sure if that's on anybody's list. I can't swear that it's not. I haven't heard anything about it this year, but Fear Columbus. I don't think we will be going to that one this season. Some of our other teams have been there, and they reported really good findings. I think when we went to the Haunted Hoochie this year, we actually saw Marco and Cameron at the Haunted Hoochie, and they helped run Fear Columbus, and they were super excited to show us some of the things they've been working on this year.
Funny?
Funny?
We're funny.
We are. Somebody thinks we're funny.
I think we're funny.
Glad you appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Peaceful Ways. They said, you and Nora are the best team. Yes, Joseph, we actually had some really awesome activity. So over in front of that door, there is a music box that catches motion. Well, yeah, it takes if anybody's standing in front of it. And they were talking about portals, and like as they were talking about it, like it was going off in front of that door. So like maybe that door is a portal of some kind. That was kind of cool to see. Nora's working on getting the headphones tuned in for the S-Box session. Those are actual noise-canceling headphones, so she cannot hear the questions that we ask. That way she can give unbiased responses. We did have a cat ball going off in one of the other rooms as well. So yeah, it's actually been extremely active. We're running Ghost Tube, which gives us words. And we're also running Ovilus, and that one's pretty a legendary device for giving us words. But so normally that thing takes 2-3 minutes to calibrate to the environment when you first turn it on. And it kind of got quiet for a little while, and then when we started walking around getting a tour of the building, it was like going off like crazy. Like I've never seen it as active as it was before, actually. So. It was pretty wild how crazy it was going off. And with this being a real mortuary, there's been a lot of spirits and energy pass through these walls, so it's not really surprising that a lot of things would happen all at once, because we don't know who we're talking to.
I was gonna sit in that chair, but it creeps me out.
It's like an old therapist chair, kind of looks like.
Sure.
Peaceful Way says she just saw an orb go to the cup.
Right.
Saw some activity over here. So it's funny that you mentioned an orb, because Charlie, the owner, said they have had orb, light anomaly activity in this room.
Hey Tyler,
And
before I do this, can you set the SLS camera up?
Yeah, and it was actually in this room. They think it might be one of the original Carpenter brothers. Interesting that you noted there was an orb. Very good eye. Attic.
Is there an attic?
I don't think there's an attic.
I mean, there's a hole?
I mean, there's a hole in the ceiling.
But I mean, when you stand up on the road, there's definitely a second floor.
Yeah, you can see
Okay, so maybe there is a second floor.
This is pretty comfortable. I don't know what this is.
It does look pretty comfy.
Kind of looks like you're about to have your teeth pulled.
Now, I will tell you, if something comes and grabs me over here, I'm going to run. Probably will fall. But yeah, get the SLS, because if I feel something, I'm going to tell you to let's do it.
All right, I'm going to try to set this SLS camera up. The SLS camera is the one that lets us see the stick figures.
There is something over here.
All right, bear with me, guys. I'm going to try to do this one-handed.
It's been over there the whole time we've been here.
Yeah. It's very, very strong. But they're not setting that off.
Maybe they figured out not to walk in front of it.
They're kind of making me feel really anxious. But we'll see what happens.
Well, I guess we could be making them anxious setting up this equipment and stuff. Not knowing. Yeah, we're getting ready to pull out a pretty wizardry little gizmo here.
Prison.
Prison? Well, we came here to talk to you.
I came here to talk to you.
Ghost Tube asked, why did you come?
Are you stuck here like in a prison?
I guess I'm going to turn you on selfie mode here. Here we go. Sorry if it's messing with the audio, but here we go. I'm going to set it right there.
Innocent.
Set up this tablet. Bear with me just a second, folks.
Did you go to jail because you were innocent?
guys.
Seriously, it feels so, like, so much anxiety over here. Like, over there, it's nice and calm. And
Can you
over
walk
here,
back in front of the music box? Really not.
Hang on a second. Is one of these a more wide angle view? I want to make sure you guys can see as much as you can. That's that selfie mode.
It's definitely a more uneasy feeling on that side of the room.
absolutely.
Just for selfie mode. All right. Sorry for changing you guys around. All right, so we got our SOS. We need to hit fired up here. Okay.
Gonna see the stick figure people? Maybe?
All right, trying to get our software pulled up here. Run. Excuse me. There we go. We'll go full screen, and then we're going to switch. All right, so this is the SLS camera in action. Now I'm going to put it over here where you can see.
Because I'm sitting on this chair.
No,
Okay.
it's not mapping you right now.
Okay.
So I'm going to put it right here, and it can pretty much see that door. You want to walk in front of the door and make sure it can pick up a. And you're trying not to get up. Trevor, you mind coming over here for just a second? Yeah. I want to make sure the SOS is working properly.
I don't want to get no more closer to that door right tonight.
Stand in front of the doorway in front of the music box for a second. We want to make sure the SOS can, make sure it's functioning properly and picks up a human. Yep, see, here we got the stick figures. You can wave your hand. Yeah. All right, thank you. You can come on back. So the camera is working. All right, so we'll just kind of hang out here, and Nora is going to put the noise canceling headphones on, and we will be able to ask questions. Guys, if you want to ask any questions for the ghosts, I will happily relay them, and Nora will try to respond once she gets them put on there. Okay. Yeah, she's going to go blindfolded, where that way she can't read lips or anything. And you can hear how loud those headphones were. Now that she's got them on, she can hear nothing.
Holding the antenna, and I am good.
Yeah, sometimes if we touch the antenna.
It's like somebody's standing right next to me already. Ugh.
If anybody's here with us, they can hear us. Nora has a special box in her hand that we believe that if you talk slowly and clearly into that antenna or into that black box that she has, that we might be able to hear your voice. And if she hears you...
Working?
Yes, it is working. Thank you for testing it out. All right. That's exactly how it works. If you have a message that you'd like to give us...
Inaudible.
I didn't quite hear that. Could you try repeating it, please? Who are we? Hello, you. Could you tell us, is this Cynthia that we've been talking to?
Step back.
Step back, okay. Yeah, you when we crowd that door, do you? But I was trying to see the camera. I'll try to watch it. Or maybe you want me way back here. I do need a drink. I'll go way back here. Roy. Ghost Tube said Roy.
Roy.
That works. Pick it? Or kick it, maybe?
Well, there's a little ball right down there by Nora. You're welcome to kick it, yeah. You can walk in front of these lights that I have down here on the floor. Or you can walk in through the doorway. Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. Are you able to say anything? Would you like to give Nora any messages that she can relay to us? 7. Is that how old you are?
Felt like somebody touched my hand. Okay.
Nobody's touching Nora. Nora's generally.
It was me.
It was you, Jennifer?
It was like a yell.
Is that you, Jennifer?
Was that you, Jennifer? Did you just touch Nora? Hello, Ronnie. Thank you for joining us.
Barber, maybe?
Barber. I heard you say that. Was that, are you an old barber from here in town? What brings you here to the mortuary?
Occupied.
Occupied. Did you pass away and this is where they handled your body?
Replay.
Replay. Did you pass away and this is where they processed your body? Oh, the screen went dark on the SOS.
Maybe
Went to
like
sleep.
take an army or something army.
Army. And then Ghost Tube said, "Be quiet back there."
Inaudible.
Are y'all yelling at each other in here?
Kind of feels like this chair is vibrating or something. Like maybe somebody's walking over here.
You guys just one at a time for Nora, please. I know you're all anxious to talk to her or talk to us through her, but she can only hear one of you at a time.
It quit.
Thank you.
Are we out of the way?
Yes. You're welcome to talk to Nora. Just don't crowd around her quite as close. Normally she's okay if you touch her, just as long as you don't hurt her. Just like you touched her hand a second ago, you're welcome to do
Good
that.
luck.
Thank you. We like it when we have good luck.
Something else?
What's something else? Is there something else you'd like to tell us?
The anxiety over here is like gone to 100. This is Nora.
Guys, I know you're...
I feel like I'm about to jump off of buildings or something, like that type of anxiety.
Guys,
It's
Just
really
across
weird.
this, it says every hang dangle.
Every hang dangle. There is a noose inside of here.
You just said you felt like you're about to jump off the building.
Oh, and Nora said she felt... Oh, were one of you hanged? Are you trying to make... No, so Nora's kind of an empath. She can kind of feel what you're feeling. Were one of you... Or is somebody anxious about something? Were you...
Surgeon?
Surgeon. Were you hanged by the neck?
Keep talking.
Can you still hear us? Yes.
Inaudible.
Yes, Ryan. We'll make sure we get her out of there before it's been too long. She is kind of a trooper, and
This chair is seriously moving.
she's very tolerant, and she knows when to come out for sure. But thank you for making sure that she is okay.
Me.
Hello, who are you? Can you tell us your name? Hello, Ben. Thank you for joining us.
Maybe us.
Us? Yeah, we know. We can tell that there's several of you around there. Nora can feel every one of you. I feel like you're probably still anxious and excited and crowding around her trying to...
Maybe under?
Yeah? Are you trying to pick up on the chair and that's why Nora feels like it's getting ready to lift up? I mean, if you guys were able to pick up that chair with her in there, that would be pretty cool.
Sit back, maybe.
Trevor's like, ah.
Rocking away.
Rocking away. It kind of looks like a rocking chair. So I don't see anything on the SOS right now. I guess if they're around the table, or the chair, not the table, if we do kind of like that, I wonder if we can see one get close to Nora.
I'm on my way.
On your way? Where are you going? I also know they don't like us crowding around them, so I'm trying to give them a little space. Can any of you tell us your name? We've gotten lots of names since we've been here. Who are we talking to now?
Because.
Well, it doesn't really sound like a name.
Accepted.
Accepted. Because accepted. I'm not sure what that means.
Turn this down for just a second. I swear to goodness, this chair feels like it's vibrating.
Disrespectful?
Did you fart in the chair?
Tammy said, did you fart in the chair?
No, it's
It said disrespectful.
It's freaking me out because it has buttons and I'm like, did I turn it on or something?
Yeah, I don't know if it's even plugged in. It does have knobs on the side, but I don't think it's...
Huh.
It's a cool old chair, but...
I think I'm just going to sit on the floor.
I did tell him if y'all could lift that thing up in the air, that'd be kind of cool. And Trevor's shaking his head.
I'm like, maybe something's like making it move through the floor or something. Like it really does. It feels like a vibrating chair, and like somebody just turns it on like a super low setting.
All right.
And I don't.
So you had some energy and you had a buzzing sensation.
Yeah. That's
Seemed
what it
like.
felt like, kind of.
I mean, does that have?
Weird.
I mean, I'm looking all the way around. It's not plugged into anything. I see the cord down there.
Oh,
It is not plugged in. That's me walking in front of it.
I don't know. It's kind of creepy.
I see the cord down there. It is not plugged
At
into
one
anything.
point, it felt like somebody really tall was like standing over top of me too. Like, it was creepy. I don't know. Anybody else want to try this in the chair? You want to get vibrated?
I've never done that before.
Okay. Would you like to try it?
Sure.
So,
All right, Tammy's gonna try the
I'm
S-Box.
going to turn this all the way up, so you have to listen to it kind of loud.
Huh?
Go for it.
We do have some questions coming in that they want to ask once you get in there, so maybe we'll try some of those.
Okay. So I'm going to turn this up, Tammy, and this is what
Ben,
you're
I heard
gonna
you
hear.
ask if this was our house. It is not our house. We're actually at the Carpenters Mortuary Spook House. It's a haunted house down here in Arkansas. And it takes place in a building that used to be an old mortuary. So we're doing a paranormal investigation of it right now, seeing if we can see any paranormal activity while we're here before we do our haunt walkthrough tomorrow.
You're going in the chair. Okay, I'll get this ready for you once you get in there. So I told Tammy, you just kind of repeat what you hear. If you hear them obviously trying to say something, just say inaudible.
Why don't you unplug it for some of the folks that...
Okay.
Sorry guys, I'm zooming in doing weird stuff. So that's...
Are you able to say hello? We want to make sure this is still working. Can you say hello?
So you can just kind of barely in the static, in the white noise there. It just scans through radio stations is what it does, but they say that ghosts can manipulate that white noise and you can kind of hear their voices come through it if you listen. So sometimes it's nearby radio stations, but we try to do it on either AM or FM, wherever we don't pick up a lot of like music stations.
But leave it all the way up so you cannot hear
And
us.
yeah.
And try to hold this antenna a bit because the person that created the Estes method, which we're not truly doing because we're not in different rooms, but he thinks that if you connect with the antenna, it works better. Okay, so just hold it like this? Basically, yes. And
Yep.
then put your, or you want to, yeah, you can put those on and then
Alright, so Tammy's going in.
go in. Probably pretty good.
Can you hear me, Tammy?
She can kind of maybe hear that. Or she
Well,
probably.
probably. I mean, yeah.
I was trying to. Tammy!
What?
Oh, she can hear me. No.
It's not loud enough.
Can you hear me? No. Wonder if-
Well, we just need to back away and not yell in her ear.
All right.
Right.
I'm like, she should be able to hear me though. Tammy. Tammy.
Yeah?
That's something
wrong. You sound like you're in a tunnel.
shouldn't be able to hear.
Hang on. I can hear you kind of in a tunnel.
You
You shouldn't be able to hear us at all.
Maybe I have super
Hang on.
hearing.
Hello, can you hear me, Nora? I just heard him stop. Oh, she's playing with the volume and the noise canceling, making sure noise canceling is turned on.
Why did you come?
We came here to talk to you. Ghost Tube asked why we came here.
All right, try this.
Peaceful Way said it's because it's over her hair and need to put their hair out from over her ears so it seals on her head.
Somebody said that they need to get your hair away from your
It's a
ears
good
so it'll
idea.
seal on your head. Oh, that might actually be it. I could, if you did anything when I put them on, I could not hear you.
Right.
But I don't. All right, go in. How about now? Tammy? Well, she's not.
That seems to work better.
Back a little bit.
Can you hear us now, Tammy?
Tammy.
All right, cool.
Who's moist in the house? If she could hear me, she'd say me. I'm getting a drink.
Okay. So yeah, we'll start with some of these questions that you guys want to ask. So if anybody can hear me now, Tammy's in the S box and she can hear you now. If you have anything you'd like to say, please say it to her. Or if you want to answer our questions, you don't have to. We're just here to talk to you. Can you tell us why you're here?
Now keep in mind, Tammy's never tried the S box before either.
True. Okay, well, Ghost Tube said
Ghost
yes.
Tube said yes.
She said inaudible, so
Now
she heard
remember-
something, but she couldn't quite make out
Remember
what
to
it said.
speak slowly and clearly, please.
Can you tell us why you're here? Just one at a time, please, and speak slowly and clearly. Either into that black box or the antenna that she has in her hand. That's where she can hear you from.
Tammy's breathing a little heavy. She probably feel that anxiety I can feel.
Maybe, yeah.
It got like super, like you were literally standing over the edge of the building and like just standing there. It was kind of like that.
Ben asked how many people died there. Charlie didn't tell us.
Not sure. Yeah.
But so I guess maybe one of the spirits might know. Like, how many? So I don't know if anybody actually died here, but you know, obviously lots of dead bodies were handled here, embalmed, and we didn't quite hear you again. Can you please try to repeat that, please?
I keep hearing a bunch of stuff, but I can't understand any of it.
Yeah, sometimes that's the thing.
Stop.
Ghost Tube said stop.
You want us to stop trying to use the radio for now?
We can try that, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think this is working for me.
Okay. Yeah, it's not something that everybody can do for sure. And the SOS is still.
What did it say? Boat. Okay.
Boat?
I'm going to recommend that we all kind of sit down on the floor for a little bit, if it's not going to bother you guys too bad. The reason being is I'm going to switch the obelisk to the yes/no function, basically the true/false, We can ask questions like what they're trying to ask through that.
Yeah, we can try to get some true or false responses
But
through the...
Unless you guys
So-
are okay with sitting there, and I'll just sit down here and just repeat what I hear.
You can
Because
come
the
over
only way
here.
to see this is to be close to it. But, so where
So
would
let's-
you like it since you're holding the camera?
Just as long as I can see it, I'm sure.
Let's maybe put it here. Okay, so we'll get that, let that sit there for
So
a
this
minute.
obelisk is normally, normally we get words out of there, but they've got all kinds of modes on it. So
Happy?
see, that's got a green light, so that's a yes response. And they can manipulate that to either red or green for yes or no, or true or false.
You guys could probably just even move those around and just kind of... I just thought maybe if we all sit here and ask it together and kind of watch it, it's really, really cool.
Somebody thought about pointing the SOS at the bar.
It did say bar earlier.
It did say bar. You mean that green bar over there? Peaceful Ways? Is that the bar that you're talking about? That little mini bar right there?
What I'll do is I'll walk around with this slowly, and if I get something, I'll signal to you.
Yeah, that's the one she's talking
Where's
about.
the,
Maybe point it over there, because
where-
that's where the stuff's talking
Which
at.
button do I hit?
It's not, it's saying it's not powered, so just hit the little button on
What
the
did
side
it
of here.
say?
Leave here.
Oh, we're gonna be here for a little bit. I'm sorry. Sorry if we're bothering you. And then the D2. There we go.
You can switch your views if you want. Views tab at the top, and then switch.
No,
You
no,
have to
no.
click it. There you go.
There we go.
Alright, so we'll get the SOS.
Oh, it just stopped playing on its
Yeah.
own. That was weird. Are you messing with our camera?
Manipulating our stuff here.
Tammy went to the bathroom if you hear a noise. So, I wish this
Yeah,
thing
they
had
could
a
be
far
mad at us,
angle on
Ben.
it.
There's several spirits here, and I mean, yeah, we probably are not making every single one of them happy.
No.
Unfortunately.
Sin.
You say sin?
Mhm. It did.
Sin. No, nobody's perfect. I guess.
No, we're just here to communicate, though. We're not trying
Why?
to make anybody.
We are genuinely curious about you and your spirit and what happens to you and to us in the afterlife.
Put the tree fall down there.
And we hope that we can communicate with you in hopes that you can tell us your story and maybe not so broad a topic as the afterlife in general, but maybe you can tell us at least specific to you what happened and maybe learn more about this place and this building where you are.
I do not see anybody at the bar. It's also mapping like a table, but that's it. It was. It's
Yeah,
not
sometimes
anymore.
it'll see table legs and think it's human legs.
It sees something there, but it's. What would that be? Because you got to remember
That's-
too, the
yeah, it's-
SLS is mirrored,
It's mirrored.
so it's the microwave
Either
that
the
it's picking up
microwave or
right there.
Yeah, up on top.
Yep.
The microwave on top of the main
And then
fridge.
that is this over here. Really, what we look for on this is a person that will like wave to us with a certain hand when we ask them to.
Intelligent responses, yeah. Whoever we're talking to here, can you tell us how you passed away? Do you know how you died?
I don't know what that is.
I think it's Tammy.
Yep.
Definitely Tammy. Not sure if you guys can hear that or not.
Yeah, the restroom's just right over there.
Yeah. So if we come back over here, if you don't mind answering us with this little device here, this black box. It's got a green light and a red light, and it's getting ready to test the green light right now.
But we didn't ask you anything.
We haven't asked you anything. You can basically give us yes or no answers through here.
Can you go back there?
I don't know if you can see the little blue squiggly line, but if you can make that touch the green, then that'll go yes Or if you move it down to the red, it'll go no. Or give us a red light. And we'll assume it means no. Nora's walk over there. She's still running the SLS camera.
There was something hiding behind one of those doors, but then it disappeared, and now it's mapping what's in that, whatever that thing is in there, but I don't see the figure I saw. I'll let you know if I do though.
You got a couple of people saying we probably ought to go lights out.
Yeah, we gotta figure out how to turn these off. Harley told us, and then I think we forgot. But yeah, let's do lights out. You'll have to, that might be a figure. Be careful, be slow. Trying not to move.
Now that's over by the piano side, because it's mirrored. You can see over there, that's the chair. So the other side would be
So there's nothing
right here
really
in the crease of that door.
there.
So you can see up here. Yeah, hiding behind the door.
That's interesting.
Do you like to play the piano? You want Tammy to play? Well, if Tammy goes over there, she might scare him off.
Are you able to raise both your hands in the air for us? Are you okay with doing that? Did it say trying or crying?
That's a crime.
Okay. I'm sorry that you're sad.
I thought, sometimes it looks like it throws a hand up.
Ooh! Come back. Sorry if we're scaring you. We're not meaning to.
I mean, it shouldn't be anything there that it would think is human shaped.
I wouldn't think so.
Like sometimes it'll see chairs and think it's humans.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell us why you're sad?
It literally looks like somebody playing the piano is what it looks
Yeah,
like.
it looks like they're playing with something. What are they on right there?
That's that painting, right?
Yeah, it's that canvas painting. Are you trying to move it and put some music there? Did you used to play that piano, and that's why you're sad? Because you can't play it now?
I really don't think it should be mapping something right there.
That's I don't, yeah.
Are you able to step away from that a little bit?
If you step in front of the doorway, we have a music box right here that might play some pretty music if the piano won't play music. You might enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
Guilty. Ghost tube. Spirit box back here just said guilty.
Are you trying to tell us to play the piano? I mean, if it's a figure, they're like legit, like kind of pointing at the piano. Whoops.
Peaceful always asked if the door was messing with it.
Maybe, but if you look
we're
here.
We're still
Oh,
recording.
that might be getting that thing in the doorway, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's getting that piece of furniture right there.
We're listening. Me?
I wonder if it would let someone walk beside it.
We could try it. I think what's in the door is definitely not a figure. I'm still not sure about this one because the door is right there.
So let's click this over to the color view where we can see a little bit better what's going on here. So this is what it's looking like.
Literally looks like somebody playing the piano. Look at that. Obviously they're not.
Like
But
they
they're
gotta-
trying like super hard to play the piano. What if we
Mhm.
put a cat ball on it? What if, Tammy, will you pick up that cat ball right there and put it on the piano? We might lose them, but
Like round about where they're at?
yeah, right on the edge there. We'll see if, oh, there goes the music box. Sorry. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
Oh, so Tammy just put a cat ball
All right. Can you touch that for us? That little ball she just put there?
right there. And that'll
you
turn
able to
different
touch
colors
that?
if they touch it. Somebody said they're either playing the piano or twerking, one of the two.
Yeah, I'm gonna do something different.
You can put it on the edge. Oh, it disappeared.
Oh, yeah, as soon as
They
she walked
didn't
in
the
front
first
of it.
time, though.
Cause I'm around the side.
True. Now it's picking up
Okay,
Tammy.
so you
Now
saw
does
it got
get her again?
Tammy. Are they going to come back?
Sorry, we didn't mean to scare
We
you
didn't
away
mean
or
to
bother
scare
you.
ya.
You can come back now.
Attic. Did you go back up to the attic? Is there
Yeah,
music
I don't
up
know
there?
if there is an attic or not. I'm not real sure. See, I don't know if that was the door or not. They are not back.
Now that it's gone too, I don't think it was the door. Or would it still be there?
Right.
I would
Yeah,
think
you'd think if it
so.
was seeing something with the door.
But it's also still
then-
not mapping what's inside the door either. Like that, there's a piece of furniture in there.
Yeah, that
that-
little that box,
Yeah.
the old TV set or
And
something.
it was mapping it, and now it's not.
It wasn't at first, but it picked it up and then it went away.
Let me get a little bit closer, but I don't think that'll really make a difference.
Hot. Maybe they were twerking if they're hot.
Are you able to come back and try to play the piano again? There you go.
Uh-oh.
Where'd you
Come
go?
back. Sorry.
I saw it literally bounce around the screen.
Oh.
Like it went from over here to there and back off.
So that's on the other side then. Oh,
I don't think that is them though.
that's
I think that's the
that
thing
looks more
in
clear
the
than
door.
it did before.
Mm,
It looks like they're kneeling down.
I don't know. I think that's the furniture.
Yeah, whenever they put it in front of a direct object like that, I think it's just a mismapping.
Are you able to come back over here by the piano?
Now, if they stand up and walk away, that's a little different. Yeah, can you stand up?
I don't. It just looks like it's mapping that thing right there
Mm-hmm.
in that particular position. And earlier it was over here.
How about raise a hand? Can you raise a hand?
We still need to go lights off too. Maybe they liked that idea.
My phone's down 25%.
We may have to get a battery pack and
Yeah.
go back.
Went from twerking to dropping it low.
They are definitely low if that's somebody in front of that thing, but
Low,
I
girl.
don't
Drop
think
it low,
is.
girl. Drop it low, girl.
Oh my god. We are the twerking ghost hunters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it actually picked up a second thing for just a second.
Oh, God.
Disappeared. I'm moving, so I probably did
Yeah.
it. I'm trying
That's probably an anomaly. All right, I need to try to find a battery pack.
There's battery packs in a black backpack.
The black backpack. That's true. Yeah, I need a cable too. It's our battery supplies and such. Okay, I got this one. That one actually doesn't charge very quick. This one will. I need a USB-C. What the heck is going on here? You can see how extremely organized we are. There are a lot of interesting theories around that if ghosts are more active at night. Sometimes we wonder if they're more active or if we can just see them more because we don't have extra lights interfering with them. This is saying leave here. All kinds of strange things there. Alright, sorry guys. I'm just trying to get a battery pack charged in here so that we don't go dead on you guys since we got so much activity going on. We want to try to keep rolling.
Are you able to touch the little ball that Tammy put on the piano for you?
We appreciate you all watching, coming and hanging out with us tonight. We are at Carpenters Mortuary Spook House. If you're just joining us, it's a haunted attraction down here in Gentry, Arkansas. We're doing a paranormal investigation tonight, and then tomorrow night we're doing a walkthrough of the haunted house. So make sure to come back tomorrow.
There's a hallway over here that's really odd feeling. I'm gonna go run this real quick. It's like just right over here.
Now I will say turning out the light make it more scary. So that does probably make for
Turn off, right?
yeah.
Charlie even told us, but I don't know.
I thought it was this switch over there, but it didn't turn them all out. You turned that one off. Oh, that turned it off for... What's this one do? Nothing. Alright, we're trying to figure out... Some of these buildings, the way hunters wire them up is not always super intuitive. Ben asked if... Said that we should go to Waverly Hills. We have actually already been to Waverly Hills.
Yeah, but we haven't gone there and gone live.
We haven't been there and gone live, true. But if you do want to see our past investigation of Waverly Hills, that's on our other channel called The Scare Factor Paranormal. You can go watch that anytime you like.
I don't see anything here.
Ronnie said it looks really haunted. Yes, so far we believe we're getting a lot of activity, and it is probably very, very haunted.
Well, it's mostly in just this one area because we haven't even really gone into the haunt much yet because we don't want to lose them. It's real thick in there.
Well, Peaceful Ways, we're glad we could help you pass the time. We're sorry that you were affected by Hurricane Helene. I know that was a really bad gig down there, but we're glad that you're able to be here and talk with us now. We're glad that you seem okay. So hopefully you're able to make the best of your situation.
It's picking up something over here.
Here on the ground, is it a box?
Probably. I'm not sure. We're gonna say that that's a box. Alright, let's turn this off a little bit and try the true false.
Yeah, we never did really use the true false down there.
Leave that there.
I've got the ghost tube here too.
This is mine, right?
Well, it's ours, yeah. I've been drinking out of it, but yeah. Alright.
I'm gonna ask some true false questions here.
Yeah. Has some true false stuff.
Okay, so this little box here that somebody's been playing with.
We got ghost tube. Oh, yeah, see that phone will set those
Don't do
off.
that.
Let's bring this over here.
So green, let's use green for yes and red for no.
It looks like you just selected red for no, so thank you.
We'd like to ask you some questions. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, we, excuse me. Ben said the Grim Trails is actually haunted, and yeah, because they had that old asylum out there back in the day.
Central State.
Central State. We do plan to come out there one day. I thought I heard
That
a
was a
little voice
really loud
too.
snap from in there.
Oh,
I heard a snap. Are you still in there?
I think that went green, but I'm not sure.
Didn't see it either. Maybe they did. Did it
Did
go
you
green
guys
or
see the
red?
obelisk? Did it turn green?
There was another really weird noise coming from that way. And that's
A little
literally
rustling.
just a room, and then it's outside.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something from outside.
And it is pretty late. Well, it's almost midnight down here.
It's dead quiet.
Like a middle of the night small town place.
Okay. Well, if it's okay if we ask you some questions, is Cynthia still here with us? Green for yes, red for no.
That's me. Gotta sit down. Okay. Ronnie said he really liked our haunted house walkthroughs with Jeff and some of them.
Mm.
They're really funny.
We go ghost hunting with Jeff too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we will definitely come do an investigation of groom trails one day. We've already talked to Andrew and Michael about that.
Bet that really is active,
Mm-hmm.
just because of the hospital.
Mm-hmm. Some of the places where they've built their houses out there are on some of the foundations of those old buildings. And
What time
It's
did
pretty
they quit
cool.
messing with these devices? Like
oh, you think it
they
might have?
kind of stopped.
Oh,
a certain-
About
there
an
we
there's
go.
a green.
Okay, so Cynthia's still here.
Hello, Cynthia. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Cynthia, did you work here? I don't know if
They
that
went-
was too fast or.
They went green.
So she worked here, you think?
That's what she said.
Cynthia, earlier you told us that you thought you had died by water. Is that correct?
Peaceful Ways to ask the other channel name. It's the Scare Factor Paranormal. It's got a blue icon image for our profile picture. Scare Factor Paranormal.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Cynthia used to
I'm
work
very
here.
sorry to hear that. No, she confirmed that she.
Oh, died by water. That's right.
Did she die by water here?
Yeah, did you die by the water that's here? Like the water that's over there under the building?
There is a cistern here.
Let's go that way. Let's stop though.
It's awful close. I want to scoot closer, but I don't want to scare them away either.
Don't scoot closer yet.
Try to zoom in. There we go.
Yep.
There's the green.
Oh my. I'm definitely very sorry to hear that, but now it's going to red and we didn't ask anything.
Was it an accident?
Was it an accident? Oh, going back up.
What is this doing? Sorry. It's like not. It's not
There we go.
doing the right thing. Stick that over there. Was it an accident?
Still hasn't answered that one yet.
I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but like, okay.
There it
So,
goes green.
yes.
Was an accident,
Well, that
according to that.
lid over there is like 2 foot by 2 foot.
Yeah.
He said it was 14 feet.
It's just, you can't really tell
And he
from
said
here.
it's like he actually said it was 13
Yeah,
foot
13
deep if you throw a pond bomb down there.
13.
13 foot.
Interesting number.
And it's full of water. So did you accidentally fall in there?
Did you accidentally fall in the cistern? That went green.
Terribly sorry that happened. So Cynthia used to work here and fell in the cistern, is according to this.
Died by water, yeah.
Which she told us water earlier on
She said drowned, didn't
the
she?
ghost tube. It said drowned, water,
She's
blue.
used several words that would go back to water.
Yeah.
This is like coming down or something. There we go. So Cynthia, did you work here when this was used as the mortuary? That was pretty fast.
Cynthia, one of our friends asked if there's any child ghosts here. Do you know if that's true or not?
Mm-hmm.
It says there are some kid spirits here.
I certainly agree with that. I do too. Cynthia, do you know how many spirits are here total?
Higher.
Higher? So,
Higher.
hello, SML Podcast. Thank you for joining us.
Cynthia, are you the only one that's died here?
Doom.
Yeah, Cynthia, in case you didn't hear Tammy, are you the only one that died in this building? What is that noise? Do you hear it, right? Anybody else hear it? It's almost like somebody's having a conversation in the next room.
Yeah, some muffled
Like
voices,
faint
kind of.
chatter.
Like faint, muffled chatter.
Almost like someone's holding us like a phone, and you can hear them talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a one-sided conversation, yeah.
Mhm.
Can you hear who's talking besides us four?
Okay.
I heard
Oh.
a beep. Might have been an impod in that.
So, SML Podcast, we're at the Carpenters Mortuary Spook House here in Gentry, Arkansas. Yes, this is a Halloween haunted attraction that is actually haunted. So, tonight, right now, we're doing a paranormal investigation. That's what we're doing right
We
now.
need to turn these lights off, though. Did we?
And then tomorrow, we're coming back to film a walkthrough video of the Halloween haunted house walkthrough.
And that one. I don't know where those.
Well, those might just be the pull handles.
I can't reach those.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I'm a little bit taller. Maybe I can reach them.
I'm only 5'2".
Mm-hmm.
And Nora's probably 4'9".
Nora is 4'10" and 3/4.
Okay, so that killed that one. Yes, the place is a haunted attraction also.
Watch the music box.
So are you saying Fallsburg Fearplex? That shouldn't have set that off, but okay.
Leave me alone.
There we go. Now those are a little bit quieter.
I'm sorry we're bothering you.
Murdered.
Murdered?
Was someone
It's
murdered?
one
Was someone murdered in this building? Can you confirm here, Ringer, right?
one drawback of going lights out, fellas, is it's gonna be hard to see for you guys to see some stuff.
I'm gonna have to turn like a flashlight on.
How do I turn this off? Well, they do have quite a collection of Nerf guns. Okay, now that's a little bit darker. Still got some more lights on out here that we're going to try to shut off. Now, if you guys like these paranormal investigations, we do have night vision equipment, and we can figure out how to do some night vision lives. I'm trying to shut this. There we go. That one's off. And that one's off. Okay. I think it's just these lights here now besides what's in the hallway. Oh, now it's getting dark. I'm going to have to turn the flashlight on. Here we go. Yeah, I think for this one, we'll probably just close the door. We might need to open it back up in a hurry. Might need to get the F out of here. Alright, so I'm just going to leave that there. Alright. The UFO. Let me get the UFO. So the UFO, we call it the UFO. UFO is called a periscope. That's this guy right here. Can I set it off? Nope, not right now. Okay. So this detects static electricity in a 360 way. If something with a static charge gets so close to it, it will set it off and show you the direction that it's in.
I'm sorry if we're keeping you awake.
So I'm going to
The
put
haunted
this
house
right
will
over
be open tomorrow
here.
night, and we'll be here for that too. What do you think about the haunted house?
Who is he?
Well, that's Tyler, and that's Trevor.
Lewis.
Hello, Lewis.
It answered its own question.
Oh. Talking to itself in the third person and answering itself?
Mm-hmm. After a certain time, though, it really hasn't messed with the REM pod or any of these things.
Hey, Mr. Bread Boy, I missed you. Thanks for joining us.
Blacksmith.
It hasn't touched this at all. Nothing has.
No.
They don't like the rope.
Yeah, they're not messing with the tripwire much.
To the children in here, this really cool blue light over here, I don't bite, so you can get close to me. I won't harm you or anything like that. But if you get over there by that blue light and you just dance a little circle around it, it'll turn into a rainbow. It's really cool to see. Something moved over there. Somewhere.
Thought I heard
I
this.
keep hearing
Oh,
that.
there it goes.
Thank
See
you.
it? Thank
Thank
you.
you. See, that's really cool, right? You can actually go all the way around in a circle. It will not harm you.
Can you do the other half? And like we're on a concrete floor here, so we're
We're
not
not moving either. Just
we're-
Tyler.
we're not doing the carpet static charge, nothing.
That wasn't us. Well, I also heard something.
Mm-hmm.
Like someone was kind of coming in here. We're sorry to ask you to do so many things, but if we're communicating with you this way, then it means you have passed on into a different realm than where we are. And we cannot see you. So.
No.
No?
I think I'm seeing some of what you're seeing too, Peaceful Way, some of the little dots flying around. I'm inclined to say it's dust, just because of the old building, and we are kind of moving around a little bit, but they did say that they've seen some light anomalies in this room too, so definitely keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for setting that blue light off for us, though. That was really cool.
You guys definitely comment if you guys see or hear something that we don't. I mean, there are 4 of us here, so sometimes we're moving around and you just hear us fidgeting with things, but so
I would
YouTube
move into
Live
other
isn't great for
sections
EVPs,
of
but
the haunt, but it's super tight, and I don't want to lose the. We've actually had more going on in this room.
Mhm.
Of course, this is where the original funeral. Like there was a partition in this room, embalming rooms back there.
Yeah, that's the funeral room and stuff up there, visitation, and then that room back here in that corner, that's where they used to drain the bodies and do the embalming. So,
What should I do?
oh,
Young.
we like you being able to talk to us. That's great.
What should you do? I want to see the rainbow again. Well, are you looking for somebody? Oh yeah, I like the rainbow too. Earlier though, it felt like somebody was like on the search for somebody.
Been asked when the haunted house first opened, so I think the guys had it back in the 80s.
Trapped.
Trapped.
Okay, so you're
Trapped.
trapped. So you want to know what to do because you're trapped. Is what it sounds like. So that could still be Cynthia. Okay. We got a green on the obelisk. It just went off, but it was green.
Peaceful always asked if you felt anything because they thought they saw an orb fly into you.
It's getting really cold, but we are sitting on a concrete floor. So the only thing I'm getting is like random cold chills. So Cynthia's trapped.
Psychic.
She needs help. Cynthia, can you see anything? Like, can you see us? Or can you just hear us? Are you able to? Okay, so we got a red.
She
Okay,
can't see
Cynthia,
us.
can you see us?
Well, she's the one that was saying purgatory earlier too, so she's probably in darkness. Honestly, trapped in
That's what I'm
darkness.
trying to get her to confirm.
Yeah. She just said no, right?
Yeah, but I accidentally asked 2 questions.
Oh.
Young.
Cynthia, are you young?
I don't know why, but I feel super sad again.
It's probably Cynthia.
Amanda.
Amanda. I'm not sure who Amanda is. I know for sure we have a Cynthia here because we've gotten that name a lot tonight. You've kind of confirmed it.
I did hear a tap over there.
I did too.
Look that way.
If that was you tapping over there, can you do it again?
Dark.
Okay, she sees dark. Dark.
Do you see any light at all?
Patient. Not. Not being patient.
I know it's hard to be patient when you feel stuck.
I know there's a train going by, but I seriously felt like somebody was walking up back there.
I can feel it. Oh, there's somebody back there.
Yeah, Cynthia is super, super sad. Cynthia, we're very sorry that this happened to you. We would love to help you.
Goodbye.
We wish you were able to talk to us a little bit more. Maybe we can help you.
Who is he?
My name's Tyler.
That's Trevor. Are you talking about them or you see someone else?
There's a train going by, guys.
She asked who is he. She said that several
She's done that
times.
several times, yes.
She said goodbye and then who is he?
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Wonder if it's residual. She doesn't realize
Psychic.
she's in a loop.
Maybe. Cynthia, can you tell us how old you are?
Haunted.
I would agree with you there.
See, I can't tell if Cynthia's a child or an adult.
Cynthia, are you able to go stand in the doorway over there and make the pretty music come on? You walk right through that doorway. Is that how you got here from over there by that green light? Somebody earlier told us there was a portal over there.
Or they referred to it as a portal.
Or they called it a
Or
portal.
just meant door.
Yeah, the door could be called a portal.
I was also
yeah.
trying to figure out if they were talking about the door on the floor. Where the water is. You know,
right.
because a lot of times water can be used as such.
You see a bug over there, Nora?
Yeah, it's not a spider, so we're good. Is anyone here with us besides Cynthia?
What is your name?
My name's Nora.
You said it's not a spider, but you are leaning away from it.
I don't know what it is. Ethan. Can you show us that that red light still works by the door and step in front of that to make it play music? It's really pretty sounding.
Goodbye.
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 Maybe someone else will talk.
It does seem to be kind of a revolving door, different spirits coming in and out, and sometimes we see Cynthia, and sometimes it's other people. We're not sure who it is.
Whenever it's Cynthia, I have like an overwhelming feeling of sadness.
Yeah, she's really sad.
Well, she's
She
stuck.
also
She's
could have
trapped.
Basically came here and for a funeral too. Maybe. But she kind of
I'm pretty sure that obelisk was on green.
maybe she drowned in there and then her funeral was here.
Or was here, and that's why she's sad, because she feels stuck here.
Oh, you're not really stuck here.
No,
If you can still hear us.
it's next to you.
The bug. I did not know it was right there. And it's cool little beetle. Go that way. Will you go back and forth real quick again with that light? Like you just did? Like you moved? Huh.
You are very welcome for the live video. We thank you very much for joining us. We know that of all the things that you could be doing right now, you're choosing to spend it with us, and that means more to us than anything. So thanks to you all as well. But always make sure that, don't always remember that you can comment on our other videos. We try to respond to everybody on there too. I know it's not real time, but we will still try to talk to you when we can.
Is anyone still here with us? Can you make a loud noise?
I did hear a knock. They come from that way. I'm trying to keep my stomach from rumbling.
Okay.
Okay.
I think we heard you. Can you do it again? Oh, thank you, Ben. You said we're the best haunted house YouTube channel ever. Here's that bug again.
Can you tell us a different area to go to talk to you if there is one?
Would you be more comfortable somewhere else? Yeah, it's probably a dumb question, but Paranormal channel is the Scare Factor Paranormal. It should still have our normal Scare Factor map in it, but the main profile picture is kind of a bluish color with like a little spirit ghosty girl in the middle reaching towards you.
Psychic.
Cynthia, if I switch this over to an app that actually, it's the same app, but it uses AI to draw images based on information that you tell it. If I switch this over to that, would you be able to show us what you look like? Sin.
Switch it, maybe. I don't switch them up.
Or maybe she's saying she can't show us. Can you use green for yes, red for no? Would you be able to show us what you look like?
Yes, thank you, Peaceful Ways. That is our handle for the Paranormal channel. Thank you for the link.
Yes.
Okay. Now, sometimes I have to tell it to do this 15 times, but. Ooh. Okay. Box and then seer. And then box and then seer. For some reason, my app doesn't like to go in there. Box and then seer.
Can you go straight to it from your app menu?
When
do you mean by
Or from your phone? Or are you trying
So,
to
like,
switch it?
Well, if I go,
Like if you
here.
close out completely?
I don't have it. So if I try to do it here, it just kind of loads.
If you
the
don't have
normal
it, then
thing.
that's why it ain't loading.
No, I do have it, but it. That's a box. So no, it's not one that's on here, but it's worked on my phone before.
Huh.
Do you have it?
Maybe.
Well, you can't do that and be live
Yeah, I
at the same
can't.
time, but
Not while I'm live.
I want to see if she can show us what she looks like.
What's it called?
Ghost Tube Seer, Seer. Now it will only let us see so many photos for free, but we've gotten some really cool results from that.
Mm-hmm. So we haven't published this video yet. That's really bright. I'm just going to talk to you this way. We did an investigation of a haunted house in Springfield, Ohio,
See?
called Face Your
There
Fears.
it goes.
There it
You
goes.
got it?
Nora's got it
Mhm.
working.
I just have to tell it to do
So-
it 15 times.
So if you talk to this black box
go.
that Nora has, see there,
We got some horses.
popping up an image.
Cynthia,
It starts-
can you tell this what you look like? Can you describe to it? How do you get it full screen?
Oh.
Is it just there we
Yeah,
go.
just like that. Okay. So if you describe how something looks to us in this little black box here, it'll try to draw it for us to where we can see it. It uses AI to do it for those of you watching. Tammy calls it Al. She thinks it's AL, not AI.
You can take your time. It may not be that easy. That said green for some reason.
Oops.
Bug's coming to you. Don't
Oh.
step on it. This little beetle's like, what are y'all
He
doing?
says, shit, it's bright over there.
You're a YouTube star.
You want to be on YouTube? You want to be on YouTube?
Go that way.
Nope.
It's right.
Oh God, oh God.
He's going to attack Nora.
No. Go that.
The attack of the killer cockroach.
It's not a cockroach.
The beetle bug.
It's just a beetle. But I don't want him over here. I'm not afraid of bugs.
Uh-huh.
Maybe that's
Clearly.
Yeah, maybe that's Cynthia. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
I guess could be.
Oh, she stopped.
Uh-oh.
The jig is up.
That should ring a bell if it's gonna show us something.
We just got dared to eat the bug.
Oh no.
No.
Not it.
He said they were
Yeah,
kidding.
nose goes.
Nose goes.
What?
Nose-
Oh, what do we get?
Oh, we got an image. What we got? What we got?
That looks like a
Oh,
bar.
looks like a diner. Kind of a diner bar, or maybe an alcohol bar.
It's funny because a bar's been mentioned.
That bar has been. They're talking about that one back here.
We
And then they
think.
show
I'm
us
not
that picture of
sure.
a bar.
Were you a bartender here in town? Maybe there is a bar kind of across the street. Charlie said.
What does she look like?
Maybe she's trying to figure out how to use it too.
Could
And we
be.
don't know. There might be some others in here as well. I know there were earlier. It felt like there was like 10 people in here earlier. But it doesn't seem to be that way now.
So we've had this YouTube channel since probably, at least 2014, maybe. Maybe 2011 or 12. And then we just started the paranormal channel a couple years ago. Oh, got another one coming in. What do we got here?
That's a good question.
Is that a face?
Maybe. Kind of.
What the heck? Some of these images are kind of creepy.
Does it kind of look like the faces in the wall out there?
Well, I think
Like
the
the
mouth
hallway?
doesn't match the head, but it could be somebody
Cynthia, if you're
trying
trying
to.
to draw yourself, you're kind of getting there.
Looks like somebody with a beard,
No.
like a goatee, salt and pepper beard. I think things aren't quite lining up, but I think they're trying to describe facial features. It
Looks like you're wearing like a blue
It
shirt or something.
could
maybe.
almost look like Charlie. Are you all wondering where Charlie is?
Yeah, I
Charlie,
guess that could like work like Charlie a little bit.
Charlie went home, went to bed
I'm saying it looks like that
for the night.
image of him that's in that
in that projector.
Oh.
in the projector.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
It looks
did
like
look
his
like
like
that.
face was
Mhm.
distorted.
Yeah. Charlie will be back tomorrow night
Mm-hmm.
when the haunted attraction is open.
Mm-hmm.
He likes you guys. I think you all know who he is.
I get the feeling they like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think y'all were sad when he left earlier. Y'all got quiet for a while.
Mm-hmm.
But we're friends of Charlie. He actually invited us here. We are guests of his. He invited us here just to talk to you guys, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be back tomorrow to go through the haunted house. You're welcome to join us for that too if you want.
You'll see Nora screaming.
Yeah.
We'll all be screaming, all three of us.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
For those of y'all that are just joining in, we're doing a paranormal investigation of the Carpenters Mortuary Spook House down here in Gentry, Arkansas. This is a Halloween haunted attraction. It takes place in an actual mortuary, an old former mortuary. And they also do a haunted attraction during this time of year. And we showed up a day early to come do a paranormal investigation before we film our haunted house walkthrough tomorrow.
What in the world?
It's like almost like a red moon or a blood moon or
Doesn't look happy. Looks angry.
could be a tumor.
Not a puma.
It's a tumor.
I don't know. It's weird.
Peaceful.
Is that flowers?
No, Peaceful always says maybe they're attached to the bar. Talking about the bar picture from a second ago.
Okay, maybe.
Could be. That's
He
kind
did
of
say
an
that
older
that
piece.
actual bar used to be in the front room
Mm-hmm.
as like a check-in type thing.
Oh, like a receptionist type area,
I
maybe.
think so.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like
Like
it
it
was.
signed the book.
Yeah.
That, I
Mhm.
think.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
think
wonder what would happen if
2014.
we moved this over by the original embalming table that's over there.
Oh, the tripwire.
Like if there's any kind of energy that likes to hang out around that,
Around
because this hasn't gone off at all.
Even with the phone sitting next to it.
Right, which usually, that will set.
We do know that
This
it
off.
it will. I
But-
mean, it's still working because
Well, it
I'm
didn't
knocked
do
my
it.
power bank over. Oh, watch out, bug.
Oh,
If I put the power bank next to it. There we go. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
There you go. You will change colors.
mm-hmm.
So,
Gary.
Gary, Gary, what are you doing, bro?
Are you being a fame whore?
What are you doing, homie?
1, 2, 3, 4. All eyes on me. 7, 8. Let us know we on the way. Counting zeros every day. Hey.
You know, if I was a ghost, I would.
Oh, I said maybe if that bar, maybe who we're talking to was a receptionist.
Oh, maybe
Cynthia?
Cynthia was a
Maybe
receptionist.
Cynthia was a
She said she
receptionist.
worked here.
Could be.
Hmm.
Is a valid possibility.
Yes, it is.
What is that?
What is that?
Looks like something. Maybe a submarine on water or
A pear. I'm going with Trevor. Pear.
a pear.
A pear with a beak.
It looks like a banana.
We're
with
not
a
sure what that is.
White fudge covered Oreo.
What do you think, you two? What is that?
What the heck was that?
We're not sure what you were trying to show us.
I think that might be our own McFlurry, guys.
Could be a McFlurry.
Ghost wants to have that right now.
Oh, yes, we are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe McDonald's is right down
I
there.
am gonna move.
Not
over-
sponsored.
I am gonna leave the music box there, but let's go sit in those chairs over there, and I'll move this tripwire closer and see if us moving away from the door will help.
Yeah.
I said fireball.
They were doing that music box in front of that door big time last time we were over sitting by the doors.
That's it.
Oh,
Oh,
Never mind, guys.
we totally didn't get it.
It is 12:30. We're allowed to miss some jokes.
Trevor, will you pull that over there? I'm gonna grab some of this other stuff. He's gonna move around a little bit.
We have not tried. Has any of y'all tried the chicken Big Mac yet?
No,
We've,
Chicken Big Mac?
yeah, they make a Big Mac with chicken patties on it
I'm
now.
afraid of it.
Like the
Trevor,
McChicken?
you're going off like a Christmas tree.
Oh man.
We wrap them around you.
We'll just let Trevor be the trip horror.
You guys have to be way too close to me to do that.
What the heck? Nora, you're not allowed to fall.
Did you see a spider?
She don't even have an excuse. She's falling over stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh, hold on.
What?
Trevor's getting too close to the pumpkin pie over here.
Oh my god.
I gotta save it.
I never meant to disrespect this pie.
These pumpkin pies are not to be tampered with. Okay.
There is a microphone for this somewhere.
Oh, the microphone, yeah,
Yeah.
where you can hear it
See if
better.
I can hear this better. Wonder what I did with
I would
it.
feel better if this door was locked behind me.
I don't like that door.
You walk in the door. Afraid somebody's gonna come in there. It just opened more. You're making him angry. You require 2 hands. It ain't even lined up, really. Okay, Tammy's working on that.
4 hours later.
4 hours later.
Where does this go?
So let's set it down in this little stretch of ground here in front of that table and in front of that door. Just kind of literally just right along there, yeah. And we'll see if anybody walks in front of that door.
It does not fit.
Oh, it doesn't fit?
The
Oh, the microphone.
Tom Bar continued. Walter.
Walter.
Waldo!
Well,
Well,
think.
well, there's a cistern, not a well. But... Whoa. Sorry, guys.
You're saying a lot. Think, find, once.
Oh,
Oh, it is over there. going off. Wonder if something's
it's steady,
making it
though.
go off.
usually they're just momentary.
What color was it when you let go of it? Was it like that?
One of them was, yeah.
Huh.
They should all be purple. Oh, the one's flashing over there. I wonder if it's too close to the table.
Well, I don't know.
That's
It should
strange.
be EMF though.
Normally they don't. Whoa. Just knocked that over on the... That's the second time I've kicked that over. So just set it under the table for now.
Okay. Sorry, Trevor.
Well, those are different colors. I wonder...
Sex funeral.
Lamb sex?
Lamb sex funeral.
There'll be no lamb sex at this funeral.
No. Draw the line somewhere.
Oh my god.
Okay, those should not be different colors. Like normally they just kind of flash and then go back. So they should all be resting purple. I'm gonna say those batteries are probably going dead now.
Literally just put me on that.
You just put them in?
Yeah.
You try turning it off, turn it back on?
You can try it. They should all be purple for normal though. It's gonna be hard to tell if anything interacts if it's not. Should have just like a little toggle switch on the edge maybe. Yeah, right there. And back on. Well, that one's red. Might try it one more again, try to get that one to reset.
Maybe there's something in the floor.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
It's a valid
But
thing.
it's concrete.
It could be.
Maybe it's the water.
Oh my.
Oh.
Okay, so all but the last one. All right.
Word.
Here we go. I just tapped and it went back to purple. So okay. All right, we'll call that good for now.
Roadway.
Whoa.
Ashes.
Still running out of stuff. Don't mind me.
Yeah, if we go around.
You
that
see,
now
that's
on this
Trevor
carpet,
setting
it'll
that off because we're on carpet and
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's us.
humans can interfere with it when we got the static charge.
I did turn this guy on though.
Oh, cool.
So this is the Envoy, and you can see it toggles between yes and no. And there's a few different ways they can interact with that. They can either do static temperature change or by tap. So like if I tap it,
I turned the sensitivity way like high.
like it takes a pretty hard tap. So I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. I'm gonna turn them all up about medium. And then yeah. Whoops. Okay. That's what we're trying to avoid.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so wow.
It's finicky, isn't it?
They do take a little bit of calibration.
Miss Grace Robert.
There we go. Yeah, I know, I just changed you. Well, that's too much.
Cellar.
Okay, that seems pretty decent. All right. So now, in theory, they can select yes or no by tapping that
Mm-hmm.
or using one of the other.
Yes, if you come over here and touch that black box, you can tap it as it's showing yes or no if you're able to read it to answer our questions yes or no. Is anyone in here able to use that?
Let the dust flying around right now.
It is dusty in here.
Yeah, I can feel it in my throat.
That's
Yeah.
not us.
I probably sound like crap to you guys.
That is not us.
Oh, that UFO going off, yeah. Thank you. Hello, Stephanie. Thanks for joining us. Quick rundown. We're at the Carpenters Mortuary Spook House in Gentry, Arkansas. It's a Halloween haunted attraction in an old mortuary building that's actually haunted. And so we're here tonight doing a paranormal investigation before we come back and do a walkthrough video tomorrow. So we've actually had some pretty decent activity. They're playing with a bunch of devices.
Mm-hmm. We're away from the door if you want to set that music box off.
So yeah, down there, all the way down there, you can barely see it, but there's a doorway right there. And that kind of leads to the old funeral room. And we've got a music box in front of it where if they walk through that door, it'll play music and set that light off. You can see a REM pod right there. There's an illuminated balloon right there they can move. Let's see, you got a few other things. There's a static camera here where we've been recording video in one spot all night. It shoots black and white night vision. We've got a tripwire. This is the actual embalming room from the mortuary. So that's actually where they used to embalm the bodies.
Static meter in there. I haven't even tried that yet.
Put the static meter in the embalming room.
Yeah, with it. I'm gonna go in here.
Phone is on 13%. This power bank is not keeping up with me filming, unfortunately. So, but we have been going for over 2 hours now.
Okay.
So
So we'll go 13 more minutes.
Well, we'll go here. Well, as long as my phone will let me. But we do really appreciate you guys joining us. We're not going to stop right now. We're still going to keep going. But
Just as long as it'll let us.
as long as my phone will let
Thank
me.
you.
Oh, yeah. See, it's going off.
Yeah.
So that actually goes off
Are
of
you
static.
able to go all the way around? You can probably just take your hand all the way around it. It won't harm you. It's just lights.
So yeah, that works off of static. If something gets within so close of it that has a decent amount of static charge, it'll point colors in the direction it's coming from.
I feel like sometimes in here they're just messing with it to see what it does, and then they're like,
Right. You're like,
that
oh,
didn't do
okay.
anything for me.
Right. You hear that?
It might have been Tammy or Trevor. Tyler, he just farted. You're nasty.
McDonald's working its way up.
Did y'all hear that sound?
It's a barking tree spider. They got some mating pheromones going on right now.
Are you going to touch the blue light for us one more time? Make it turn into the rainbow? Taste the rainbow.
You probably can taste the rainbow if you walk over here right now.
Tyler.
Hey Ben, thank you for subscribing to the other channel.
Yeah, thank you. You got some pretty long videos on there.
Oh yeah, going into that morgue cooler at the Nightmare Factory.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty wild. Very
Cold?
it was very cold. It was highly refrigerated.
Yes, it
Yeah,
was.
Trevor went in there too.
That was so cool. Oh my gosh.
It's kind of wild knowing that all those dead bodies have been through there, and we've been in the some of us have been in the morgue drawers at Waverly too.
That's the original
But,
sink.
yeah, so while we're waiting on this to go off and some stuff to happen, this table is the actual body draining table that they would have in this actual building. It got sold in an auction, and then somebody brought it back years and years later. So it's like it was meant to be here. You can see where one end's cut out, where the fluids would drain off one side. And to hear Charlie telling us about it, they would have just like sawhorses or something sitting on this floor, and then that table would be on it, and then it would literally drain into that sink right there. So like some morgues and things, you'll see a big drain in the center of the floor. This one just went into the sink.
Yeah.
That's how they actually.
It's gross.
Yeah. Of course, it's all just corrosion and stuff from being an old building now, but the old red sink.
Should we go back and check on the witch's room before we lose them?
Yeah, we should probably check on that other room again.
Okay. We'll take you over to part of the
Oh, Ben said he loves the ghost
This
investigation
says meet.
videos.
MEET. Where's my button?
We did get a request to lay on the table.
Charlie, can we lay on your table?
I guess we could just lay it
Lay
down
on the
here in the
floor?
room. It's actually, you can see this old wood behind here
I'm
too.
gonna turn this flashlight on, guys. Sorry.
Like that's actually the wood that it was.
If you feel like you could safely lay on it, like I don't want to tear Charlie.
This is a little bit soft on the edges where it's old. We're gonna see if we can lay that down there. Maybe we will take turns laying down on it.
Do you want to try that?
Yeah, do it.
Oh God, Charlie. I hope this is okay. We mentioned it, but we didn't.
You want to hold this and all?
Mhm.
All right, Nora's gonna take the camera.
If I.
Well, I said it for him, and he didn't say no.
We won't hurt it.
Are you? Please be careful.
Oh gosh, it's kind of heavy.
Tyler, that thing's like 100 years old.
It's officially an antique.
Uh huh.
Okay, I'm being very careful. Very careful.
And there we go.
Y'all
Hmm.
better be sending us some supers for this.
We're gonna get in trouble. That is really cool,
I don't know
though.
if there's a which side's the head side, so I'm just gonna go this way.
I would think your head would go at the top because the drain. Oh gosh,
Yeah, it's just kind of thin metal on top of that wood.
is it metal?
Yeah, this is like
Ooh.
galvanized sheet metal. Galvanized so it wouldn't rust with all the fluids and things.
Oh, are you comfy?
It's a little firm. A little firm for my liking. It's pretty cool though.
It is very cool.
Guess I can-
You want to do the S box there?
Oh wow. If I was better at the S box, I probably would. I've tried that S box so many times and I usually don't hear much.
Do me a favor.
What?
Hang your tongue out of your mouth like you're dead.
Oh my, that was good. Somebody said, yeah, yes, LOL. All right, Charlie, we.
Oh, well, here, you take it. I'm going to put it back where I found it.
Okay.
Unless you one of y'all are going to try sitting on it.
I am not.
You're
I'm
gonna
afraid
opt
that
out?
I will break it. Somebody said get on there with the S box.
Down there with it.
Oh
I
my
can't
God.
hear- I can't hear with the
No,
S
I think they're
box.
telling me to.
No.
Yeah, Nora, get on there with the S box.
Oh, they want Nora to?
Oh, I'm afraid I'm gonna break it.
It's pretty solid under there.
Here, take this. I'll get it. I just
Nora's
need
going to do it.
Well, I'm gonna try before this freaking phone goes dead.
Yeah.
But give me a second. Oh no.
Oh, trying to rearrange here without dropping stuff. Hang with me. There we go. Nora, you're not allowed to pee on it.
Oh.
I mean, it's a drain for liquids.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
I mean, why are there so many rules?
Rules are made to be broken.
Exactly.
It's like ice cream on pizza. Just because you can doesn't mean you should.
I say if you feel the urge, go.
Trevor's pretty good at making desserts, so you never know. He might be able to pull it off.
You never know.
Oh, Nora got called chicken.
I'm doing it. I messed up the thing. My nose is trying to wrap. I don't know what the LOD
Yeah,
means.
The dust is real with the building here. My voice probably sounds like crap.
How come I can't hear that? There we go. I'm so afraid I'm gonna hurt his table.
Just kind of straddle and sit down easy.
Straddle?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh?
Think
Oh
light,
my God.
Tammy says. Nora's getting on an actual embalming draining table for you guys.
Hand me the thing. And the blindfold.
All right, she's got the
this
headphones
is not
on.
comfortable.
Yeah, won't be able to do it for very long, but we'll be able to say we did it. All right, there's the blindfold.
Better do that first.
Blindfold on under the headphones.
Okay.
She's gonna hate life probably here in a minute. Here,
I'm gonna hold these.
you gonna hold them? All right. Here, I will hold this. All right, if there's any spirits here in this embalming room that would like to talk to us, Nora is laying on an old draining table that you may have laid on yourself. Do you have any thoughts about that? If you talk really slowly and clearly into this box in my hand, Nora can probably hear you and tell me what you're saying.
If you're watching, maybe?
Where should I be watching? I don't know what we did with the UFO. The tripwire back here. Yeah, we have several people watching, actually. Maybe that's what you mean. We're watching, we're recording. If y'all are still watching here in the comments,
somebody tug on my foot.
tug on your foot.
My right foot.
Right foot. I don't see it moving. Somebody trying to touch Nora's feet? If so, that's okay, but can you tell us your name? Is this Cynthia?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Inaudible.
Didn't quite make that out. Can you hear us?
Here.
Yes. Thank you for joining us.
Inaudible.
Thank you for talking to us. Do you know how many spirits are here in the building? Is this Cynthia?
Deeper?
Deeper. Is this Cynthia? What do you mean deeper?
New something.
Can you repeat that, please?
Maybe like new project?
New project. Well, Nora doesn't need to be involved. She's still alive. You don't need to work on her. Nora isn't.
Get up.
Yeah. Well, you want Nora to get up? Is that what you're trying to say?
I said, okay.
Oh. Yep.
Just
I think they're telling you to get up off the table.
Oh.
Yeah, just scared the crap out of Nora.
I'm just like going out now. Oh my
just
God.
tapped on her hand.
You think they want me to
out.
come out?
Yeah.
Or get off?
Yeah.
You think? Okay.
They said new project, and I'm like, nope, Nora don't need to be embalmed right now. And they're like, well, get up.
Oh.
I'm like, oh, well, okay.
Okay. All right. Oh my God. The rods in my back really didn't like that much. Now I might just stand here and do it. You think that's okay?
Well, I mean, I guess we can try it here for a couple minutes.
Okay.
After this, though, we may have to go back to the witch room and
too. I just
do that before we run out of battery.
I do that.
Okay.
I feel like they were actually starting to talk.
Right?
There was like 3
Yeah,
different voices.
somebody was getting ready to work on you.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, that's sitting right in front of that sink too, so like we kind of recreated the scene here. All right.
I think it said up.
Yeah, Nora got up just like you asked.
Up.
Y'all were getting ready to work on her. She's laid down there on that embalming table. But she's still alive. You don't have to work on her. I'm pretty sure you asked her to get up, which we kindly obliged. Can you tell us your name? Taking off the blindfold. I'm going to set the antenna on the table, okay. Turn the whole thing into an antenna, maybe. So were you one of the embalming doctors or technicians here? Was that your job? How many bodies did you work on in this room?
Watch me.
You know? I mean, as long as you don't hurt Nora, you can touch her, but you're not allowed to hurt her.
Maybe Boots check her?
Boots, well, you see, Nora did say she felt somebody touch her boot earlier. You checking her boots? What are you checking her boots for? Alright guys, we're down to 5%, so I think we're going to have to make a quick run back to the witch's room. Watch this, I'm going to scare Nora again because she has no idea I'm getting ready to take her out of this S-box. I'm going to put a hand on her shoulder. Or no, I'm going to put a hand on her hand. Watch this.
God dang it.
We're down to 5%, so
Oh,
I think
okay.
we gotta go.
Check on it. We've got a big old battery pack plugged in, but it keeps scaring me. Alright, we'll go see if the witch man has got anything going.
Alright.
Oh my god. I've been more screaming tonight for no reason than anything.
We're getting close to the end of our battery life here.
Should I take this in there or just go in there?
We just need to go quick.
Okay.
Alright, thank you, Stephanie, for joining us. We're going to be wrapping up here for too long as well. Thank you.
I'm gonna go in there and check on
Definitely come back for our Carpenters Mortuary video that we're shooting tomorrow. I don't know if we're going to go live, but we'll definitely be back.
Not for the haunt.
Got, I think, 5 different haunt walkthrough videos we're going to try to film this weekend. So we will see you all later, and maybe for another future live. For y'all that are going to stick with us, we're going to try to get to the witch's room before my phone dies here. If we just suddenly cut feed, then know that it's because we lost battery and not because we...
Because the witches sacrificed us.
The witches sacrificed the battery.
The battery. Yeah, not us.
We're going to see if there's anything else going on back here real quick before we run out of time.
Oh, it's the door's open.
It's the door, yeah. It's supposed to be, yeah.
It looked funny for some reason.
Well, Peaceful Ways, we thank you for sticking with us for as long as you can.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the vampire coffin room. Here's the vampire room. Rawr. All right, witch's room.
By the way, this haunted house looks like it's gonna be awesome.
Oh, yeah, you can get a little taste of some of
It's
the
a
lighting
real,
and stuff.
Tight haunt too.
They keep your sight lines real close so you don't really know what's going to be waiting for you around the corner.
Something did that.
Those
Oh no.
spidey webs.
Well, our REM pod's still on, so we
REM pod.
haven't killed that.
We have seen REM pods get actually like shut off the switch on the bottom of them before.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a cat ball. It's not going off